everyone. Today is March 30th, 2017. Welcome to the All Dyed Up podcast. I'm Diane.
I'm Edith. We're sisters, in case you're new. We welcome you. We welcome our returning viewers. We thank you so much for watching us. We appreciate it. Let me see. Feel free to subscribe if you like. We can be found on Instagram, Facebook, and Ravelry. And yeah, pop over and see what we're doing. We're trying to generate some interest on those places, and there's lots of fun pictures on those things. So take a look, take a peek. So what's new? How are you?
Oh, good.
Yeah?
Good. Yeah. The last couple of weeks there hasn't really been anything new per se at our house, but Saturday I went to the indoor market at it's at the Arena Strathcona Paper Centre in town. They have a nice banquet hall and they had vendors set up, and so anyway, I took a walk through, and they had some really nice stuff there and some neat vendors and some people that I knew and some people that I didn't know. And one of the vendors was Sheila's Greenhouses, and we know Sheila. She was in the corner and had nice spring flowers and that kind of thing set up. Her display was really nice, and she had done some nice wreaths and really nice spring colors. And she
has beautiful Christmas things.
Yes, she has. Her greenhouse is actually on Moscow Road in Yorker, Ontario, and she has a really nice. She does a Christmas like an open house Christmas things on Saturdays, and with lots of greenery and that kind of. She does beautiful wreaths and beautiful like arrangements and that kind of thing. So
for your outdoor arrangements.
Yes,
for
outdoor
corner
arrangements.
Of your decks, and her spring stuff was really pretty.
Really pretty. Really pretty. And Wilton Soaps was there, and she has really nice soaps that she makes out of goat's milk. And I bought some at Christmas time at the Christmas shopping tour.
Yeah.
And I bought some, and my husband actually uses her soap on his hands. He's a dairy farmer, and they get cracked from being wet all the time. And this year, no problems.
Nice. Good.
Yeah, she's got really nice stuff. And then I went on down around the corner in the displays in the vendors section, the market section, and there was a lady there, and she knows you. You know her, Linda Truman.
Yeah, Linda Truman. And you have a card here. I'm just
read it.
Simple soaping, handcrafted bath and body products. Lynn Truman. It's simplesoaping@gmail.com, or find us on Facebook. So if you get a look at, there's Lynn's card, and yeah, so she makes soaps, and she also makes
lip balm, and I bought 2 of them. So one is raspberry and one is melon. What's your favorite?
Doesn't matter. Oh.
Get it on ya.
Get over here. Yeah, nice. Can you smell it? She has really good packaging. Can't smell it.
It's good stuff.
It is. Yeah, it is. She works very hard at her craft, and
she looked at me kind of funny. I wonder if she thought that I was you.
Maybe, or she did see the
resemblance.
Yeah. Well, good for Lynn. Way to go.
She had a really nice setup and a lot of nice things on her table. So and there was another lady, Stone Mills Farm, and she has bees and makes maple syrup, and she's on Bethel Street, just north of Camden East. So the other end is Yorker, and her address actually is Yorker, Ontario. And her name is Nancy Cole. Yeah. Nancy Cole, and I actually bought some of her honey, and didn't last long at my house. So it's pretty hard.
You guys have a sweet tooth.
They get up in the morning and they fill the toaster and butter her up, and they put honey on it, and it did not last long. So it was really good. So
good. I'll have to go back.
Yeah. So what else?
Oh, that's it.
Acquisitions.
Sure.
Okay. I was on Etsy, and I subscribed or purchased a 3-month, I guess it's a subscription, for sock yarn through Mint Train yarns.
It's a sock club.
It's a sock club.
3 month
3
sock
months.
club.
So in March, April, May, I bought.
Mhm.
So my March
So if you happen
came
to have
along.
purchased this sock club, don't look if you don't want to see what you're getting in the mail.
Yeah,
Or you may have
close
already
your
gotten
eyes.
it, but
Close your eyes because I'm going to show it like right now. So
that's gorgeous.
it is so pretty. I was extremely happy when I opened this.
Now you were saying that this sock club is Harry Potter themed.
Yes. And it is actually 100 grams, and it's 400 yards of 80 superwash merino, 20 nylon.
And this yarn has a twist, has a nice twist to it. It's beautiful.
I don't know if you can see the twist or not. Yeah, so
And it's called Diagon Alley.
Diagon Alley. So really happy with
It's
it.
exciting. I wonder what the next one's
I
going
know,
to
I
be,
can't
right?
wait, eh?
Yeah,
I've been wondering if they'll pick up a color or they'll do something so that they all go on.
if they'll go together.
Someday if I ever do a fade.
Right, yeah, you're scoping out yarns to find your fade shawl, aren't you?
Yeah, I've been kind of playing with it. And I haven't
Okay.
decided whether I'm going to do a fade that's combined, that's
Mhm.
all of our yarn, or do some of our yarn and some of other people's yarns. I don't know yet. That's when it comes to a fade right now. So we'll get it figured out sooner or later. And keep your eyes closed because this is exciting. And,
You're
and
ready.
I also got one of these,
Got a lollipop.
a lollipop.
Is it mystery flavor? Oh, that's gonna be fun. It looks like it. There's
Wow.
question marks on it.
With my luck, it'll taste
Anyway.
like ass or something.
Well, it is Harry
Whatever
Potter.
ass tastes
It
like,
could
I
be
don't
just
know, but
about.
Let's hope I never find it.
They do have those toads that do taste like a bunch of weird things in the movie.
Great. Little stitch mark thing. So yeah, that's what I got.
It's fun to get things like that in the mail, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of different because like they have an Etsy shop, so you go on Etsy and you're cruising around through and you're picking out what you want. No, that's nice, that's nice, that's nice. I just thought it was kind of cool to buy something and not actually know what you're getting until it comes. It's kind of keeps the suspense alive.
Yeah.
But I was really happy.
Good. Yeah. I don't know why you wouldn't be. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. Fun.
So, what about you? What's new with you?
I don't know if there's too much new. I did just go and see Beauty and the Beast.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good movie. It was a lot like the original, which was comforting in a way. You sort of felt like yourself going along with the music because you knew the words and.
Did you break it into song?
No, didn't do the embarrassing mom thing. No, I didn't sing, but the costumes were good. The characters were good, really casted well, I thought. Speaking of Harry Potter, Hermione, the gal that plays Hermione, that was Belle in the movie. She played Belle.
Oh, neat.
And for heaven's sakes, I should know her name, but I'm not having a clear brain day, sorry. I don't remember. I want to say Emma Watson, but don't hold me to that. Anyway, yeah, she did a terrific job. And the clock and the candlestick all came to life, and they were all very convincing.
Cool.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Did you just go for supper after?
No. No, we were going to. But we went to the 5 o'clock show, so I came home from work and away we went to make it to the theater on time. And I didn't eat anything before I went, and I don't think I ate lunch that day. So I was hungry when I got there, and I went with my daughter, and she said, "Oh, you want to get some popcorn?" And I don't mind popcorn. I very rarely eat it. But I was hungry, so I said, "Yeah, sure, let's grab some popcorn." Well, we got popcorn, and honestly. Like, I think this was the smallest bag. I didn't see bigger ones, but like, I'm thinking it was like this, only taller. Like that was the popcorn. And so I just sat there and just, watching the show and eating the popcorn. And after a while I thought, oh, I don't feel very good. I'm not hungry. Anyway, I couldn't finish it. I was like, nope, no more popcorn. And so we left the movie. I didn't say anything, and she said something about dinner, and I thought, oh, I'll be a good sport. I'm going to keep keep it to myself. And I said, well, where do you want to go? And I'll let you pick. And she goes, I'm not really hungry. I'm full of popcorn. I was like, yes. So we came home. Yeah. Yeah. So no, I didn't go for dinner. Ate too much popcorn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too much of anything is not good. Yeah.
So
But it was fun.
Whips.
Whips. You were working on what?
Well,
What are you working on? When I was at the movies, what were you knitting on?
You were at the movies eating popcorn.
What were you doing?
I've actually shown this pattern on the podcast before, but I was doing some other things and wanted to get things cleaned up before I cast this on.
So you went back to this.
I went back to this
Perfect.
and cast it on. So I've actually shown this pattern before.
I really like the look of that. It's a great
I
picture.
think I'm going to like the size of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to like, it's a little bit bigger, and I think I'm going to like the size of it. But anyway, I cast it on, and I'm using my, interchangeable Knit Picks needles, but the 3.75, and I like this knit. If you like garter stitch, it's good. And you don't really have to count a whole lot, and it'd be good for somebody that hasn't done a lot of short rows.
Oh.
Because, like, to increase, you're just increasing up your sides. But these little bobbles, I'm trying to get it in here. These little bobbles are actually short rows.
Great.
And then, like, you go back, do your wraps back and forth, and then you go on and knit to here, and I think you knit 3 together and right on. So, you're only, like, every 11th row is actually one of the colored rows.
So you can just breeze, like if you're watching,
can just breeze
it's a good
through
TV
here.
knit until you get to that.
Yeah, and you're just increasing on your sides, breeze through here, and then you don't really have to really think about it to get to your colored rows. And then you just do little short rows to make the bobbles.
Great.
So this is our yarn. I actually had dyed this yarn before I did my Grocery Girls gal because I wasn't sure what color I wanted it to be. So I dyed 2 options, and this was, I went with the pinky reddish one for that that shawl. So I went with this one. So my husband asked me the other night, he's sitting watching TV, and I'm over there not paying attention to what he's watching and knitting away, and he said to me, "What are you knitting?" I said, "It's a shawl." And he said, "Well, I'll tell you, it looks like a jock to me." So he thinks that I'm making a merino cashmere athletic supporter for somebody.
Not
Whatever.
Not for him.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll just cast that off.
Never mind.
Oh, wait, not coming to him. Everything to bother him is good.
Yeah.
God knows he'd bother you.
Yeah.
So anyway,
That's nice. I'm anxious to see how that's going to.
I'm sure he is too.
No. As a shawl.
It'll be nice. It'll be nice. And it's a
be
nice knit. Like it's a good knit. So I'm having fun with that.
Good.
And my husband's having fun teasing me about it.
There
so.
you go.
Yeah, it's
There you
bringing
go.
much joy.
And your socks. How are your
Oh,
socks
my
doing?
socks. Once again, I've shown this pattern, and this I'm losing stuff over here rapidly. Anyway, I've shown these socks before. This is my turtle pearl striped
Turtle puller yarn. That's
turtle
your yarn.
pearl yarn.
Yeah.
They have an Etsy shop,
Okay.
and anyway, this yarn,
It's gorgeous.
yeah, it's
To hold it up
it's
so you can see
nice. It's dyed quite nicely. It's stripes, self-striping, and anyway, I typically knit my socks from the cuff down, do a gusset down the toe. This time, I decided because it was striped yarn, I was going to try Susan B. Anderson's Smooth Operator socks.
Because it maintains the striping through the heel section for you. Because the way what Diane's saying is, for anyone that's not a knitter, a cuff down with a gusset, you knit back and forth for a while to create that gusset. So therefore, when you carry on with the rest of the sock, your yarn's out of sequence, and you lose the striping effect, or the striping effect.
It'll pool some.
Yeah, it changes it so that around through the heel isn't the same stripe sequences down the leg or down the foot. Yeah. So this,
I wanted mine striped. So this is where I picked up my stitches, and you put waste yarn in here. You knit 3 rows with waste yarn, and then you pick your stitches up and put them on your spare needles, and then you take your waste yarn out. So actually I have a space there. So now I have to attach my yarn, which I'm going to use the center, so that when I knit the other sock, I'll use the center for here as well so they'll match. And then I have to pick up and knit here. But my concern is I've got to get the corners right so I don't have a hole.
Yeah. And you pick up stitches in there
Mm-hmm.
because you did 2 rows on scrap yarn, so therefore you'll have 2 stitches in there that you can grab.
You pick right in, like in. Okay, I got my finger right in here. You got to pick up stitches.
Yeah, so you don't have holes in your corners.
Okay, so then when I pick them up, I'm going to put like my 2 stitches on the front needle, and on the other side pick up 2 stitches and put them on the back needle.
Yeah, as long as you have the same number of stitches on the front and the back, you got that, right?
Yeah, and then you go through and you start your decrease in. So like this sock is going to sit. That's crazy. This sock's going to...
Lots of needles.
This is my leg. So this is the leg, this is the toe, and the heel's going to stick out here.
Yeah.
And I have to knit the heel.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
here's the picture of the pattern, so that gives you an idea. See how the stripe sequence around the heel is uniform? That's what you're hoping
Yeah,
for.
that's
with
why
your
that's
stripes. Yeah.
my goal.
I don't have another pair of socks to show them a gusset heel, but
Yeah.
we'll do that another day
Yeah.
for our non-knitter
So that's
gals.
where I am with my socks.
Great.
So
Well, good.
I think that's everywhere I'm with the socks. What about you?
I've been working on that little Reyna, R-E-Y-N-A, if anyone's looking for it. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. So I am in the middle of a row, which is not a good thing to do. But I was with Mom, and I was actually knitting in the car this morning, and I'm done in the middle of a row. So let's see, it goes like this. It's a little confusing, but it'll block out these holes. Well, I don't know if you can tell there's holes in there. Sorry.
Can
You see them? So as the pattern continues, the whole section will increase and the garter section will decrease in width, and near the bottom it will be lots of holes. I see them a bit there, I guess. Now I'm knitting it on my let's say 3.5 carbons. I like these, and I don't know if they're interchangeable or if they're. I think they're stationary. I don't think they're interchangeable. And the yarn is our yarn. It's a merino nylon cashmere. It's the Goldilocks colorway. We have this in the shop most of the times. We can repeat it. So it's Goldilocks. So,
It's nice.
Thanks.
The colors are nice. With the
Thank you.
oranges and golds and a bit of pinky red. Nice.
And if you get a chance, if you do go on Ravelry, there's some really nice pictures of this pattern knit up on there. I think it's worth a peek. They look nice. And the other thing I have on the go is this pair of socks. I've shown these before, and they've gotten absolutely no love because I was knitting on something else. But I will get back to these. They haven't changed one iota since
They're pretty.
we were here last. Ben dyed these.
Right.
The son dyed those. And yeah. So what I was knitting on was my sweater. My sweater
Is your FO.
is my FO. So I don't know if you can see the cables. I think you can. Which side to go on that cable? Anyway, it's cables all the way down and all the way back.
Yep. Look at the cables in the back. Very nice.
It was a lot of fun. It's a great knit. It's called Celtic Grace, and it'll be in the show notes. The lady of the name with the pattern. What else about it? It's just like
Warm. It's
oh my
like
gosh.
quite dense, isn't it, when you get the cables in it?
Yeah, like it's just so squishy and warm. It's Night Vision is the colorway, and it is Cascades. What is it?
Ecological wool. Yep.
Yeah, and I bought it Yarn Canada, but you can get it in Kingston, Ontario at Knit Traders, which would be local for us. And so Diane also, she finished her sweater, and it's the same yarn, and
It's called,
beautiful.
my pattern's called Lemongrass by Holy Locatelli, and it's a purchased pattern off Ravelry, and I changed it a little bit. The neck should be longer.
rolled over.
Yeah, and just way too much neck for me, so I just shortened the neck, but it's like flat. It's flat, and I gotta put my buttons. I gotta put my buttons on it to hold it together on the sides.
It's gorgeous.
And it's the same yarn, but it's kind of more of an oatmeal-y color.
And it's funny how different in the feel, because this is like a moss stitch, and this is stockinette stitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how they make just a different fabric, just something so simple as a knit and a purl once in a while, opposed to a knit, 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 purl, purl, purl.
Okay.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It's gonna be warm.
Snuggly wuggly.
Hmm.
And what else? You get something else done?
Yes, I did. I started last year, the year before. I knit toques all year long. I spoke about this, I think, on our first podcast. I knit toques and save them till the fall, and then I donate them.
Yep.
So, and I knitted in my stash because I like to have my stash moving.
Right.
Because I have a fair amount of worsted.
So we just still call that a stash if it's revolving? We'll have to come up with a new name. What do you call it?
The husband, keep your husband happy stash or whatever.
Yeah.
But because it's just sitting there, and it's kind of a shame to have all that beautiful yarn just sitting without a purpose.
Fair
so
enough.
I'm trying to give it a home, and not everybody is a knitter, and there's people out there in need. So I'll give it to somebody then.
Well, it's a nice pattern.
Yeah, so I typically just cast on 96 stitches and knit in the round, and I either knit 2, purl 2, do the whole hat, knit 2, purl 2, or sometimes I go to stockinette stitch after 2.5 inches or whatever. But I had been knitting hats, but a little bit differently than this one. I wanted something that was a little bit bigger.
Oh, I see.
Because everybody's got a different size head, right?
Oh, I
and
see.
they go
For
to people,
variety.
but I don't know them, so, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, this yarn, it was in my stash. I know that I bought it in Toronto at Romney Yarns.
Romney wool.
Romney Wool.
On Queen Street.
On Queen Street, Toronto. And I actually had knit a sweater out of this, and this was left over from the sweater. It was worsted weight. So I went on Ravelry because I'd been knitting a different pattern, and I thought, I got to remember how to do my decreases for my crown. So I found this one's called Warp Speed Hat, and it is by Stash Lounge. And it's a free pattern off Ravelry, so I ran that off so that I would have my decreases right. And
great.
So this is going to go in my bag or bin full of toques to donate in the fall. And I have something in the works with the whole donation thing that I'm hoping will work a little bit better this year to get them out there, but I'll talk about that later on in the fall, and just because it's just still kind of in the beginning stages of just how we're going to get them out to where they need to go. So
great.
We'll touch base on that later on. So I think that's all I have.
Good. Good. And we have some thank yous. Thank yous.
Go ahead.
Well, you had shown your yarn you dyed
Your
last
last
time,
podcast.
and we put a call out there to anyone that had any suggestions for some names, and we got some great suggestions. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Rhonda and Brittany, you really stepped up there. Thank you so much. And so we have rhubarb custard. We're summer sunset will be one coming. Ocean waves and
nope.
Oh no, I got it wrong.
Ocean sun, Caribbean waves.
I'm sorry. Rhubarb custard, Caribbean waves, ocean sun, and summer sunset is coming.
So
you got it straight. It's like a tongue twister. It's like a tongue twister.
That's almost as exhausting as trying to name them all. You're
I
find that is something. But anyway.
Yeah. And these were great names. And we're so thankful that they joined in the fun.
I would not have thought of them.
And don't go anywhere, girls.
Yeah, really.
We'll be showing you yarn again. Saying, what do you think? Yeah, wonderful. So what else is new? Nothing. We have a little note down here. If she's looking.
So where are we going to be?
Well, we're going to go and try our first ever. I want to call it a knit night, but it is not a knit night.
A needle artisans night.
Right. A cousin of ours has her needle artisans night, and it was mentioned to us, so we're going to go. We're going to take our knitting. You're going to take knitting. Yeah. We're going to take our knitting, and we're going to go meet some ladies, and I'm excited to see
some people.
People. I'd say ladies. Some sumptuous. I'm excited to see what they're working on, because it can be knitting, crocheting, quilting. I saw was on there was a little flyer was mentioned on the flyer. So yeah, I'm excited to see some new things. It's gonna be
I think it's
kind of
fun to
fun.
see what other people are working on.
It's always nice to meet new people.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that, and then we're going on the road to we like road tours.
I'm driving. She's riding.
I got the maps. I do the navigating. Diane does the driving. Yeah.
I do the swearing.
Ah!
Get the out of my way!
I can't swear if I'm navigating. You think I'm talking to you?
I have my signal light on.
Yeah.
Get the out of the way!
No, you're not. You're a good driver. We'll be fine.
Edith,
wait.
flip them the bird.
Yeah, really. So we are going to the Creative Festival on April the 28th and 9th. Is that right? I had it written down.
Those are the day the Creative Festival, April 29th.
Yeah, if anyone's interested in going, it's in the International Center in Toronto, April the 28th and April the 29th. I know for local people that McCoy Bus Tours, which is now called Maple Leaf Tours, they have a bus. If you go on their website, you'll see all the information. I know we've gone up on the bus in other years.
Yes.
Yeah, and so that's that. So that's the 28th, 29th. Now the 29th and the 30th is the Toronto's Knitters Frolic. And that is just going to be...
And have you been?
Well, I think.
I've not.
It's beautiful, I think. Anyway, it's yarn vendors mostly.
On Saturday,
It's
right?
on, yeah, it's the frolic is Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is the marketplace, and you go, buy a ticket at the door, and in you go. Sunday is a tea, and you can buy tickets for that ahead of time. And I almost believe that seating is limited, so you have to buy your ticket if you want to go to the tea. And guest speakers, and there's a fashion show, and that type of thing. So we're excited. Going to be lots of. I think there's going to be lots of people we'll recognize from other podcasts. From what I understand, from what I hear, they're going. Some people we will recognize are going to be there.
So just slap on your helmet and put your seatbelt on, and
Yeah, no, they're right, all right with you.
Oh, you have much more faith in me than we'll get there.
Oh yeah, it'll be fine. We have lots of. If you don't want to drive, we can always take a train. So yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to the Creative Festival in the Knitters Frolic, and then there's always the Prince Edward County Fibrefest in May, but we'll talk more about that later, and we have spoken about that. It's May the 27th. So yeah, that's what that's
farmers market.
Well, yeah, we are looking into having a booth at the Yarker Riverside United Church Farmers Market from June until October. It's the first and third Saturdays of the month, and yeah, so if you're local and would like some really good homegrown produce and preserves, I think maple syrup.
Some baked goodies.
Oh yeah, I saw pictures. They have a Facebook page. Sorry, they have a Facebook page, and there's homemade pie on that thing, and looks like lots of trouble. Keep me out of the popcorn. Get to eat some pies.
Don't tell my guys there's pies there, because
you'll have pressure. Yeah, every day.
And it'll last until Sunday.
Yeah, that's true. You really should. I think it looks like it would be worth the drive to check it out in the summer when it's on.
So that's in Yarker on Mill Street.
Yeah,
Yarker, Ontario.
And once we get going with that, we'll keep you posted on the exact days. Yes. Say oh, it's this Saturday.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. So I think that's it, for that sort of thing.
I think so.
Gonna do knitter slang?
Okay.
Okay. Did you?
I have one.
You have it?
I have a knitter slang.
Okay.
And I picked this right here.
And it is?
It is
cake. Yarn wound into a cylindrical shape. So for our non-knitter folks, this is a cake. So this started in a skein, and we wound it into a cake. Well, that's the idea. This is a rough one because it's the knit on, but yeah. So that was easy. You got off lucky with that one.
No, you did.
No. So that's a cake.
It's a cake.
And we're working on a giveaway. Diane's been working very, very hard on a beautiful bag. And unfortunately, we have to give it away. wouldn't mind one.
I'll make you one.
No, I'm just teasing you. It's beautiful. I'm just saying how nice it is. So
No, I'm serious. If you want one,
No,
I can get you one pretty quick.
No, you got enough to do. So do you want to explain the details?
Okay.
You're a little better at it. It's
Okay.
pretty.
So what we've talked about doing is when we put this podcast up on YouTube, underneath, right down there is a comment section. So what we're asking you to do is to subscribe. There should be a subscribe button, I think. I think my hand. I think it's over here. Maybe it's over here. I don't know. It's red and white. So hit the subscribe button and post a comment right down here. And then we will number the comments, and then we'll pick the comment, pick a number that coincides with that comment, and we will announce the winner on our next podcast. Typically it's about 2 weeks, and then we will reply back to your comment, and you can how to private message us, that kind of thing, to find out where to send the bag.
Very good.
So subscribe, leave us a comment.
We just thought it would be fun. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you want to write. If you want to tell us.
Well, it kind of does.
Not really. It's open. We didn't say. Anyway. There are names attached to it.
Yes, I know I have bad hair and big boobs.
No. It's up to them. Anyway.
So that's what our giveaway. That's how we're going to do our giveaway this time. So
yeah, please join us for some fun. Okay, we're done. Are we done?
I think so.
Okay.
So thank you.
Thank you. We really appreciate you watching.
Yes.
We really do.
And you can find us at alldyedup.ca. That's our storefront. We have a Ravelry group, All Dyed Up Fibres, Facebook page, and Instagram. We have Instagram, and we're new to Instagram.
Yeah,
we're getting there. So anyway, stop by, say hi, leave us a comment.
Bye.
Take care.